Days edition, the E3 post edition of the Cap Club podcast. I'm Digital Bacon. Joining me behind the bar each and every week, like he does, is the Chewie Bracker back pulling the points, but I mean, pulling some Right, Chew, I'm looking over this.
Yeah.
That dance machine, the dance machine that Bunny got, look him on the floor out there. He's pulling some shapes.
It seems he finally fixed the robot. It's no longer trying to kill people. It's actually doing his purpose now.
Oh! Let's go!
No, he's already dancing with him, dude. He's TikToking it up.
That's it. Wait, what's up? Yeah, listen, I was dancing, dude.
With the robot, dude.
Who won? It didn't go rogue. Well, I won, of course.
Oh, of course you won, dude. The dance god.
Dude, I went for a Charlie D'Amelio classic, so I won.
There's so many of those, dude. So
of course. It's one of them. It's a Renegade. Renegade.
Renegade. Yeah. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one. But GG, dude, on the Just Dance dub.
Yeah. Easy.
Just Dance, by the way, dude. It was a new one announced, as you guys know.
I was about to say, dude.
Do you think Charlie D'Amelio will be in that game, dude? Or maybe the Dixie D'Amelio song or an
Charlie
Rain song?
will guaranteed be in Just Dance 2022.
DLC pack?
No, not DLC. Sometimes you get like one of those the Viren songs where you get like a famous person just dancing it instead. So first of all, the game will probably be released and she won't be in there, but there will be an update where they release like a content creator update. It's gonna be songs, but then with those content creators.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting Charlie in there.
How about Edison Ray?
Yeah, I was about to say Edison Ray is also gonna be in there.
Her song and stuff, dude.
I hope her song is not gonna be in. That's definitely. But Dixie's song is probably gonna be in.
Dude, I can only imagine back on display like, okay, yep, I don't know any of these people.
Exactly that. Like Chew, I've just turned 26 today and I have hit boomer mode. I have
birthday,
no idea.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you, boys. But yeah, I have no idea a single word you guys just said for like the last, 2 minutes? Like it's just all whoosh over the top of my head right now. I'm just sitting here smiling.
Yeah, it's alright.
Dude, it's not great anyways, dude, so don't worry about it.
Listen, what are you talking about? Charlie D'Amelio update would be epic. Probably be something I would buy it for.
Not for me, but maybe for you. That's alright. Not for me, alright. I'm just saying. All I want is a little robot song and like last time and a little Ghostbusters song. That's all I need, dude. I'm asking for more than that.
I want the panda. I just want the panda.
Yeah, ripped panda by the way, dude. He got replaced by what is it? An alpaca?
Alpaca.
Yeah.
Mellowport is also gonna be in there.
Oh no, dude, we realized at the same time.
The bitch. Oh man, great.
Worst E3. Worst Just Dance ever, dude. Already confirmed.
Yeah, maybe Charlie can even out. If it's gonna be a Charlie plus Dixie,
dude, why is it Charlie fan, dude?
You gotta relate to the TikTok people, so we gotta put Charlie up there.
All right, as long as you're adventure, because she's still underage.
Well,
so
I mean, she's underage, so no thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. In case you didn't know about that part.
No, I do know about that part. That's a no-go for me, dude. If I wanna hit it on someone, I'll go for Edison Ray, yes.
This podcast could go weird turn instantly, dude.
Yeah. Right, let's bring it back on track. So, Just Dance, was that your highlight of E3 there, Buns, then?
No, of course not. No. But we're not there yet. We'll move on.
We'll work our way up.
We're on Ubisoft right now, so...
Yeah, Ubisoft. What a disappointment, right? They only showed one new game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Only Mario and Rabbids. I think the rest is already known. Just showed more details. Which other one?
The last one they showed.
What do you mean? Mario and Rabbids?
No, Avatar.
Oh,
that was Xbox. That was Xbox, right?
I thought...
That was Xbox, right?
Yeah, but that might be Ubisoft putting it in, but I thought,
that was Xbox. That was Xbox, man.
Oh, it was?
Oh, man.
I am taking everything back. But no, I'm pretty sure it was Ubisoft, right?
No. It was on Sunday when they announced it. That was Xbox on Sunday.
Oh, fair enough. I thought it was Ubisoft because I was hoping for a Star Wars game from Ubisoft.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, dude, you were hoping Star Wars out of Lord of the Rings and nothing happened, dude. It was pretty. I'll be honest, worst E3 ever, dude. I'm calling
it.
Yeah, it was so bad, dude.
So it was straight up Mario and Rabbids. Let's just talk about that because to finish off Ubisoft, giving them their little moment. I enjoyed the first game. I looked at this and went, oh, that's quite nice. I'm not going to go out my way to buy that game. Like, right now, I recommend everyone, because it's like a tenner, to go get that. It's a fun game. But I won't get on launch. I'm going to be honest. And even then, the game looks like a step up. It's just like, you know, it's all memes, right? It's just a very child-friendly, fun, casual game, but it's not anything you'd go out your way to buy. It's a weird sort of crossover as well, isn't it?
Well, it used to be more like an RPG game now, like a Mario RPG game with like the whole open world aspect to it, where you just walk around with more characters. So, like it seems like you said, like it actually looks like a big step up from the older game, which is just XCOM pretty much. Then Nintendo characters and rabbits. And that's like an entire new IP, it seems. So I'm pretty hyped for it. It looks good. What did I double
did something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, at least you did something new, I guess. So we know they're doing something. They didn't even talk about any free-to-play stuff, which I assumed they would have done, but
yeah, dude,
nothing.
What about that? Huh?
Yeah,
you guys were hyping up shit for me.
Yep, true.
Free-to-play, nothing.
Well, they already announced that they were going free-to-play for their games.
Okay, I'll look at them.
And we didn't get anything on a new Assassin's Creed, which, you know, we're so used to the year on year. We did get stuff on the new Rainbow Six, you know, Extinction.
Assassin's Creed, they did go for Assassin's Creed. It's just they're saying, hey, remember that Assassin's Creed we released like 2 years ago? We're still updating.
Years?
Valhalla is still going.
Well, about to say, it was 2 years and even fast. It's like, whoa.
Valhalla was half a year ago, Buns. Like, it wasn't that
half a year, chill. It was, yeah. No,
it was
November.
It was more.
Yeah, it's like 8 months, I'd say.
Maybe 8 months, alright. You know, we'll go for a year. Take it, leave it.
Take it, leave it. We round up around here, apparently.
Of course we do. So yeah, they are updating that game. I mean, it's great. They're adding Paris, so
yeah, and even after that as well, like a lot more fantasy stuff, it seems. Which is, I don't know if people are into that, but no.
I guess.
Well, I mean, when I think of Assassin's Creed, I just think of serious stuff, but apparently they already went away from serious stuff.
No. It wasn't always very serious. It's like it's a lot about the Apple of Eden. Some like pretty fantasy when you really go into it.
It's very Babble-like, dude. Apple of Eden, all right. Don't need to
but it is actually. It's like that thing.
All right. I mean, to be fair, I only played like 1 or 2 Assassin's Creed. I just watched. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Valhalla went the fucking weirdest way. They went full story mode. They were like, "Hey, you want to know what? We're going in. It's time."
Like, I mean, Valhalla's got good like reviews. I haven't played it personally. Like, that's one which I'm waiting on because my little brother's played it and he loved that. So, I mean, it's a step up, but is Assassin's Creed outdated? I think that's the question. That game just doesn't feel like it's fun anymore. It's not
outdated. I don't feel like it's outdated, but they could definitely improve on it. I feel like it's not outdated. It's perfectly fine. Story-wise is also good. Gameplay-wise is good, but it just has to be increased with how you make. I feel like it's cheap, you know.
For the it's an easy way to make money, probably.
It's just first of all, there's a lot of microtransaction in there for a fucking single-player game. Chill the fuck out, Ubisoft. It's a fucking single-player game. Just let me vibe. Yeah. Second of all, I feel like if they put more effort into the quests, the side quests and shit like that, it would actually be more fun because it's still a bit of the old stuff where you just follow someone and that's the only thing you do. Like, come on, put some effort into it.
That's what I mean. That sounds outdated. Everything you just described is outdated, from microtransaction heavy to the world sort of like. Because Assassin's Creed was always a spectacle because of how big the world is, but these days that don't mean anything. Like, we're past the point of just wanting more content. We want meaningful content, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't done. Like, they did improve. Like, there are quests that are actually good. I'm not gonna say the entire, but like, you know, it could be better. Just put a bit more effort into it.
I mean, to me, like an outsider, it seemed like the world was also pretty empty, but like I didn't play it, so that's more up to you. It was feeling empty or not.
The world I actually liked the world for once. Because I had a shit ton of things where I was just walking around and then I spotted something. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Why is this even here?" Like, I remember just walking around and I got into a forest. I see an enormous pit and I just started fighting a boss that. Well, you were there. It took me like 2 solid hours to do a boss that.
Wasn't the stream Flex Bunny in that stream?
No. It was just we were in.
You're doing like a town. You were fighting a town as low level or something.
Yeah. because
Okay.
because that one guy we used to play with told me that it wasn't possible.
Oh, that guy, dude.
Yeah,
His name
that
is no
guy,
longer a
dude.
thing, dude.
Nah, no
He
longer a
who should
thing,
not be
dude.
named.
He sure, yeah, exactly that. But yeah,
That's
no,
it,
no,
dude.
the world is fine. I don't think the world they did
All
improve
right.
from Origins.
Hopefully, he also fixed all the bugs that were in there with like the boss fight that was just a glitch in the floor for you. Otherwise, it would be
Yeah,
quite shit.
I never went back because the main reason I stopped playing was the audio.
Oh, the
Like
audio. What was the audio then?
the audio was terrible.
Scuffed
It
at
sounded
Oh.
like an
launch, weren't it?
N64 game.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like
no way, dude.
I'm just
Nostalgia.
sitting there, just walking through the snow. I'm like, why? This doesn't sound good.
Hate to see
And
it, dude.
yeah, the entire forum was like, yo, what did you guys do? And then like a pro audio guy actually went into it. He looked at the files and he was like, they compressed this like 4 times. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so funny, right? Because instantly you can already tell that like people might overlook stuff like audio design, but it's like really important for the feel of a game. So instantly, if
Yeah,
you get like already out of the whole feeling of the whole Assassin's Creed feel,
yeah,
this was
yeah.
audio. This shows how important it also is to have that.
I honestly feel the audio they definitely made it for like stereo, played on a not on a headset.
Oh
They
man,
definitely focused on PS5 that
on,
this
on, on,
Assassin's Creed.
on not iPod player, they just played on there.
Nah,
Like,
yeah,
this is good
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
This
They're
is good
like,
enough.
hey, you gotta buy those super expensive Apple headphones to actually get the juicy.
Oh wow, thanks guys. First microtransactions now an expensive Apple headset to actually
Yeah,
enjoy
of
the
course,
game.
that's what they're going for.
Really nice.
So yeah, that's Assassin's Creed. Let's move on. That was
So
a solid
let's
10
stick with
minutes of my...
Ubisoft because there's one more game that
Yeah,
they
no, of course,
announced or at least gave us some good spotlight on. And that was Riders Republic, which was their sort of like, BMXing, skiing, sort of like a spiritual successor to Steep. And I feel like most people like will go, that's cool, but not buy it again because Steep sort of flopped, didn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know if it flopped, but I did see like a lot of people being hyped just for just like the Battle Royale game mode, and we saw that. It was like a 60-man race. People were like really hyped for that part because it does seem like it does look meme, and I feel like a lot of people nowadays just want meme games or something short to play with friends. They're like really serious.
I
Yeah.
honestly feel like Steep didn't actually feel that big because at the beginning when they released it for like what they thought it would happen, I think it actually went great. Like a lot of people were playing that game. I feel like it went alright. Like maybe it doesn't have the same player base as it used to have, but hey,
I mean, same with every game pretty much.
Yeah.
Steep
It's
just
like-
had a
like-
very quick drop off, it felt like. And like after a year,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
definitely.
just going
I mean,
free for
look at
everyone.
Fall Guys, dude. Same happened
True.
with Fall Guys, but it was still like a really good game. Like I performed it what everyone thought it would do, you know. So
Mhm.
like it might be dying really quick, but then again, like when is the game officially dead? Because as long as it's a player base, you can still play with other people. I say it's alright. Like this game, customizing is actually dead. Because if you try and go online, you only see one other person. That's it. You're only gonna have one every time. So there's no point in playing this game online.
I'm also pretty sure about the new snowboard game that it was like from developers that always make skating games. So I'm pretty sure this is actually like one that takes way more into consideration about like the stunts and things. So for people,
I mean, for
who
sure,
actually-
because there's like
Steep
way
is
more, right?
like, hey,
Yeah.
steep.
I mean, there's like way more to it. There's like you can go on bicycles and you can even fly. You can have some 66 battles or something. Like it looks like way more content than Steep had anyway. So. And dude, I'm pretty sure there was one more game, dude. It was like some sort of I don't know what it's called. I think that's
We had Far
Containment
Cry
or something?
6 as well.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
just more like
Yeah,
hey,
this
it's
is a
still
recap.
coming.
Yeah.
But Rainbow Six Extinction is on there, which is using the Rainbow
Yeah,
Six
yeah.
thing. And, just make it a bit more of a post-apocalyptic co-op story,
Mhm.
which they did during Halloween events previously.
Yeah.
And people loved the heck out of that. And they're now making it a fully fledged game. I don't
Yeah,
know
but they're just
personally.
aliens, man. They look nasty.
I'm honestly
I
saying.
want the zombies
think-
back, dude. I want
people
zombie
got
feel.
I actually think people got disappointed by the Rainbow Six.
Yeah, but
Like, because they were expecting the Halloween, pretty much the Halloween,
Mhm.
but then as a game. I feel like they changed it a bit.
yeah, the aliens are nasty, dude.
Oh yeah, they did. They changed the aliens. No one wanted
Yeah,
that. We wanted
it-
zombies.
To me, it looks good, but I can see what you're saying where people are like, oh, this isn't what we got in the past. And it's, I don't want to say too fleshed out, but I think most people just want a, cheap and dirty 10-quid game. They just want something as a side thing where they're going to spend a couple of hours with friends here and there. Whereas they're going fully into this game to make like a $60 experience, which I think is going to be hard to sell because
it is.
yeah.
I mean, like it seems to look a lot like Back 4 Blood 2, I guess, like the same way it works. Although this one is with 3 people, I'm pretty sure. And if you die, you're definitely good or something, if I remember it correctly. So like it does have its, I guess, its own appeal to how it's different. But like it being a $60 or euro game, also with those character designs of the aliens, which look nasty, dude. They're literally sexy people, dude, which is never a good thing. Like, at least make them weird, dude. Like you can do anything you want. You want to make them sexy humans. There's strong legs and biceps everywhere, dude. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, we don't want sexy.
No, we don't need sexy aliens.
You already know there's gonna be a Rule 34 about the aliens now, dude.
Yeah, dude, those strong legs, dude. Like, oh man, those biceps, dude.
You already know people are gonna be in there. They're gonna be playing again. They're like,
I mean,
that's a nice looking alien.
It seems there's no originality to those character designs, which is kind of sad, in my opinion.
I don't think they intentionally did that. Saying it right now,
they did.
Because
did,
you get that from anything these days. Like the internet is what it is, and yeah, it's.
Listen, if I would make a game, I would make my character sexy because Rule 34 sells.
Easy money, yeah, dude.
Easy money.
And then just make like merch from it as well, so people can buy it even more.
Like I would, if it was a guy, give it huge legs, huge. If it was a girl, doesn't even make sense. Huge boobs.
So that's a great little. I'm just going to say segue because the only thing that we really got of note from Capcom was Resident Evil Village is getting more DLC.
Yeah,
and
dude,
I mean everything about Village was on the big tall lady, Lady Demetras, which this is why it's a great segue because she sold that game, and that is the best part of the game is around her castle, and then it drops off.
I mean,
great selling point.
I mean, talking about like Capcom, like they shouldn't have even been on 83 because they literally showed nothing other than there's DLC coming to Monster Hunter, which I already know, and to this game, which is I guess is new information, but still, you don't need the whole E3 half an hour or an hour or whatever it was to share this information.
Yeah, all of their stuff was in other shows as well. They could have just literally saved the money.
Yeah, so I didn't see it. Is it going to be a mommy DLC or?
No one knows. They just literally had a 30-second, 1 minute thing, and it just was scrolling text saying, "Due to popular demand, we're making DLC now." Like they never had this planned, quote unquote.
Popular demand. We definitely know it's going to be mommy milkers.
Yeah, on popular demand. Only one character will be here. Oh yes, it's not going to be mommy milkers the whole time. Oh okay, I'm in now. Say no more.
Yeah, you love to see it.
I mean, you can tell by the fact how fast we are going through these segments, how shit E3 was.
We're going from.
I mean, we're getting to the better segments because as time went on, it did get better. So next segments go Square Enix next, and
I haven't seen it. Sure.
The only thing of note is Guardians of the Galaxy from Square Enix.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Like this is getting hyped up, and all I can look at is go Avengers. And that's got the Wakanda DLC coming out soon, which is going to be fixing it apparently. But my point is, everyone was super hyped for Avengers. As soon as it came out, it was trash. I'm worried about Guardians of the Galaxy again. They've changed it slightly because you just play as Star-Lord, don't you, in this one? And you can customize the rest of the team, but the focus is Star-Lord.
Yeah. But it's like also completely different with fighting. It's more like you drop in an arena, you just do some things, and then you go further with the story. And the Avengers game is more like you drop into a humongous map, and then you just do whatever you want.
To me, sounds better. I'm gonna be honest.
The Avengers game is definitely better. When at least how they updated it these days, and how it was before, how they release it. I feel like I would have preferred buying. You know, if they were let's say they release it side by side, I would have definitely bought the Avenger one because it's more open.
Yeah, exactly. Because I do prefer also like open world over small areas.
And it's like this game is like from above. You know what I'm trying to say. It's like from above, and you just have some skill sets. And with the Avenger game, it's just go smash.
It's more third person over the shoulder.
It's just like do whatever you want.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy, they're fully focusing on like single player narrative, and then like team composition, all of that sort of thing. Whereas
definitely like,
Avengers was meant to
strategic.
be played with other people, it felt like.
Yeah, it's just more like a single player fighting game. And this one looks more strategic, so that's it, I guess.
Yeah. But again, that was it from Square Enix. That took my interest anyway. People at home might have had different opinions, like might have seen other games,
of course.
you know, that we don't mention today. But this is just our opinion.
Don't be offended, okay? It's just
What
if your
we
game is
actually
not
remember.
listed, it's probably shit.
I mean, for us it's shit enough to remember it at
It's
least.
probably just shit. Just you gotta accept it.
I mean, it's weird, right? Because right now we're only talking about E3, but actually, Game Summerfest was actually almost better than E3 as a whole, and there's only one show so far. So
yeah, here we go. All right, so we got two big ones that dropped on that show. No one expected it. Battlefield showed their gameplay on that, man. What the heck,
dude?
I was expecting that to be at least like Xbox or I don't know who else. PlayStation maybe next year.
And I'll be honest, dude, it looks like it's an actual meme game, dude. And I like meme games. I'm happy with meme games, dude. Tornado, dude. You can fly in a tornado, have a good time.
Actually,
Weather
the
effects on
memes
that
are
were
starting to return,
nuts.
dude.
Yeah, that also look really good. Like just the way it looked.
Yeah,
well.
and like the memes of COD versus Battlefield officially returned. You know what that means? That means people actually have hope.
Hope is actually a good
Battlefield since
Hope is
Battlefield 4 has just been off the
Yeah, the
radar,
memes, the memes died. I mean,
Yeah.
COD got a W with Modern Warfare and Warzone. They just took the biggest W ever. Battlefield 5 was completely shit. Battlefield 1 was alright, but it wasn't Battlefield. But now, everyone's like, yo, we're back.
There's hope.
We're
There's hope.
fighting again.
I'm in there.
Because Cold War got shitted on. The only good thing about Cold War is zombies.
Yo, zombies!
Zombies, let's go!
I mean, there is
So, yeah.
some pleasure in zombies each and every time, no matter what. Like, that's just comfort food as a game, right?
Yeah, it's always main event of the game.
It's nostalgic, probably, for you guys if you played it back in the day.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun.
Oh, little meme.
And what's the other one called? The big
Elden
one.
Ring. Elden Ring. Yeah.
Elden
Dude,
Ring kicking
dude, it looks
off
epic,
broke
dude.
the internet.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
Twitter absolutely went into a spiral. And I'm not a Souls fan. I don't know about you two. But I looked at that and went, I get it. Like, this is
Pretty
not
epic,
going to
dude.
be a game for me, but this looks dope.
I saw a beast. So like, yeah, I don't really care about beasts, but I
They were
saw
all
a
beasts, dude.
nice
They were all
looking,
beasts.
what's it called? I don't know.
What?
Deer.
Deer.
I saw deer.
Deer beast.
Yeah, looked alright. It was funny. Oh,
Oh, string gun.
well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Technical Difficulties. Welcome back. The technical difficulties have been fixed. Yes. So,
Finally.
Elden Ring. There was a cool deer beast.
Deer beast, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, and that was pretty much all I had to say. So
Yeah. And then I want to jump in for the technical difficulties about there's
Yes,
also like a king with like 15 hands and like 12 feet or something.
Yep.
Dude. I mean, it really just looks like Dark Souls, but hopefully co-op, because that would be epic, dude. Playing co-op
You would
open
think
world.
so, because, you know, it's From Software. Same guys that made Dark Souls, same guys that made Bloodborne. They just want a new universe to make, you know, and to expand into. They don't want to keep treading over the same lore. They want to go fresh. And, I mean, everyone's been excited since this was announced 2 years ago. And now we know for sure that it's still in development. And it looks good. It looks far into development as well. So, did they actually put a release date on that? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I think it was just an announcement. I think they're gonna wait for release date till probably like maybe next year or even later than
Something
that.
in my head, I think it's next January, or at least like 2022.
That's a bit early, it seems, dude. It's only been announced for 2 years ago. But you never know. It might be epic, dude. I mean, like apparently the same developers from Dark Souls. So the old Dark Souls 4 I played was as terrible co-op, dude. Co-op is so bad. Like it's you and your friend is like a ghost. So you're not even really playing together, anyways. It's just you both there, but you're not actually there helping each other. Because every time you go to a boss fight, you're alone again. So hopefully this is actually gonna be better co-op where you actually are doing it together in a big open world with crazy deer beasts and a king with 15 hands, dude. That would be sick.
Then again, the Dark Souls formula was always you do it on your own, and then if you needed help, then you would just call in some like randomer in the world. You could call your friends, but it was more just like there in the moment. So co-op's not really Dark Souls' focus, but who knows? Elden Ring, people want that. You know, people want the options to play it co-op because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, same with you, Chew. Like, if it doesn't have co-op, you'll probably just let it pass you by.
Yeah. Because, like it's fun to rage with someone else, but if you're raging alone, there's no point in it, in my opinion, dude.
Yeah, raging with people is always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun, dude. But if you're doing it alone, then it's like, okay, well, I'm just mad, and does no one else be mad with or laugh with about the game? So what's the point, you know?
I can tell you, I just raged with the other peeps in the other call.
And some Apex gameplay.
Yes, dude.
Oh.
Not once, not twice.
It's a good clip. It's a good clip, probably, if you clipped it.
But 5 times.
5 smacks?
Yeah.
Okay. He's really into the Apex to get the jobs, I guess.
Yeah.
Was there anything about Apex? I don't think there was, right? On E3.
No,
okay.
Apex, like, is still rumors that, you know, there's Apex Mobile in the works. And all that sort of thing, but nothing at E3.
Alright. Well, good to know, I guess. Nothing there. Game's dying? Oh, man.
Apex isn't dying. Like, they've done really well. We're still trying to sort of, like, adjust to see. They did this, like, 3-on-3 arena sort of style things, the Battle Royale. Now, as an outsider, you know, me from an esports background, I look at that and go, yo, this is the one, because I'm still not massively sold on Battle Royale as an esport. Like, just personally from, like, my viewpoint. PUBG is probably the closest that's got it, but even then, it's the mobile version of PUBG.
Fortnite just forgets the
Fortnite, dude.
One ever.
I mean, I do agree though, because it's like so hectic that you don't even know what's going on half the time because there's so many different teams playing.
Within the esports space, not a lot of people take Fortnite seriously. I can let that be a thing. It's got tons of potential. It could be incredible, but it's Epic look at the casual audience and, like, you know, focus on that. Which
after they did the biggest tournament ever
and put out incredible amounts.
Listen, Epic had it easy. They had like 10-year-olds just watching that, so I mean, they don't really have to put a lot of time in it. It's just hectic people watching hectic gameplay.
Hectic, dude. My man, relax, dude. Don't watch the kid audience, dude. You might be watching us.
I am.
You might be watching us.
Hey, listen, kids. I'm not telling you hectic is bad, all right? I love you guys. Not on a basis that I love you. It's just that I think you're cool, all right? Just take it back. I'm not catching a case.
I mean, to be fair, if you look at how we usually play games, you're also pretty hectic, I'm gonna be honest, dude. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I can relate with the kids.
Yeah, we are part of the kids, dude. We're not like Bakon yet, where we don't know who Edison Ray is, dude.
Come on, I will always know who Edison Ray is.
Well, of course, because she's in your timeline, dude.
Nah, I will.
This boomer over here.
At 50, I will still know all the TikTokers by name. If
all
it's
the TikTokers by name?
Dude, isn't it? I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be the boomer on TikTok, you know.
All right, dude. we're gonna check back in the episode 5109. I'm gonna see some flex.
109.
Yeah, that's gonna be. You're
gonna specific.
Yeah, because that's when 50 years in the future, dude. When you're 50 years old. Actually, less than 50 years old, but then we're gonna quiz you on your TikTok or whatever it's gonna be called. TikTok knowledge, dude.
Oh,
you never know. It's gonna be sick, dude.
Sick.
So guys, subscribe, stay tuned. In like 37 years, something, whatever. I don't know the exact date. We're gonna be
37. Do you think I'm 13?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
By mind, you are at least. You just said it yourself. You're part of the kids.
Nah, I'm part mine. I'm definitely 10 years old.
10 years old.
Drop it at least 3 years.
All right. Good to know, dude.
All right. So what were we on then?
Next
Elden
one.
Ring is gonna be great, lovely. Get a kiss.
Give it a kiss, a chef's kiss.
Microsoft, Bethesda.
Microsoft,
pretty good.
Hit it out of the park. I think probably for you, like you guys were a little bit disappointed in Nintendo. Again, you guys, because I love the Nintendo show. I think this probably hit out of the park for everyone. What with Starfield looking pretty slick. We didn't see gameplay, but you know we got some good visuals from that.
I looked at it this way. I didn't like a lot of the games that they showed, but I respect them because they don't do that shit where they just show 10 minutes of each game. You know what they do? They just open the fucking fire and just start shooting games at you. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Like you recover from one game and they shoot another one at your face, and that's how it's supposed to be done on E3.
Right. I mean, same with Nintendo. Like Nintendo wasn't for me as well, but like I can still appreciate the games they showed for people that are like big fans of it. You know, so it was still. I would say it's still Xbox and Nintendo were the best ones for sure on the whole E3.
So Starfield, like we said, pretty hype. They've had some reports that it's going to be a lot more gritty and, more. They said Skyrim-esque, which I don't really know what that particularly means.
Open world.
And they're like saying, it's going to be more Han Solo rather than, it's been super weird how they're trying to describe this, but it looks like they're just trying to use like other brands to hype it up rather than give it its own thing. But they're like, no, it's going to be gritty and realistic,
Literally, they just think of every game they think of. They're like, it's also a lot like Mario Kart and a lot like Zelda and a lot like Dark Souls as well, guys. So if you're into those games, buy this game, guys. That's what it sounds like, dude. Are you saying it?
But a surprise hit for me from Microsoft was Redfall. You see this one with where you're like basically taking down vampires.
I'm honest, dude. I'm a vampire guy.
Was that?
I'm not into vampires.
Was that Microsoft?
That was
Microsoft from Arcane Studios.
That stupid thing, that last thing they showed. Disgusting, dude.
I was into this one again from the guys that made Dishonored. Like, this is going to be so it's team-based. He's using the psychic powers, shooting vampires. Like, I'm into vampires more than zombies. Okay, like. I've never seen Twilight, but proper vampires where they're actually scary instead of slow walking, arms out in front of them, dumbasses. Like vampires.
Have you ever played World War Z?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, I played World War Z. I played it with you guys.
Listen, dude. If those things would be in real life, I'd rather have vampires. I would be fucking running for my life. Maybe I wouldn't even be running. I would just give up.
Yeah, you would probably be dead anyways if you think about it, because they're uber fast, dude. So your logic is done, dude. You ever played Dying Light, dude? Nah, dude, this guy. He doesn't know anything about zombies.
A vampire, if he's hot.
Dude, a vampire, grab some garlic, put it on your neck, he's done.
Dude, I don't care.
Dude, for vampire, you need this garlic, dude. That's all you need for a vampire. And like a stick that's the shape of a cross, dude. Then you win. You beat the vampire.
That's the thing I wanted to ask. So, okay, you said you never watched Twilight, so let's hear it. Vampire Diaries, you like it?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen Vampire Diaries.
All right, well,
I'm pretty sure there's
a bit more respect.
I'm pretty sure isn't it like a show for mostly females?
I've still got to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's still on the list. Apparently, that's good.
Isn't that like?
That's like 90s, early 2000s.
7 years old, like for kids.
No. It's like a teen thing.
Well, if you say so.
There's a lot of like fandoms that are in like that adore that. Same with like Supernatural and all stuff.
Well, Supernatural falls with that Vampire Diary shit. All right, okay.
Wait,
he's into it.
How do you know
like
that?
I said, I haven't watched it.
How do you know
it's on the list?
It's all
recommendations.
What CW?
Yeah, CW.
I liked Arrow on CW.
Hey man, only first 2 seasons.
Okay.
And then it all went really relationship focused, which was just odd in that sense.
Same with The Flash. First 2 seasons was sick, and then out of nowhere, season 3, we're all the Flash. We're Team Flash. Bitch, you never go outside. He's the one running.
Team Rocket, dude. We're on Negan. Hello. We're on Negan?
Team Rocket?
Question mark? Yeah, Team Rocket. That's what team, I know.
Yeah, I love to see it, dude. Good story arc. How do we get here? Vampires.
So that for me is a hype one, just purely because it's like, small group, and you're going up against like a very sinister evil instead of like zombies are overplayed, and we're getting back into zombies still with Left 4 Blood and
because they're popular, dude. Unlike vampires.
Yeah.
But
that's
no
it.
one gives a shit about vampires.
I had Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 taken away from me earlier this year. And that then got another that's still in the works apparently. I don't know, but I just want a good vampire game. We don't get them.
Listen, if there's a hot vampire girl in there, I might consider buying it.
There probably will be. Just for you. Yeah.
What if Batman is a vampire? So about that? Batman. He likes to come out the Batman, dude. What if he's a vampire? It's all about that, huh?
There is a comic book line where Batman is a vampire.
That is true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was fully just. I was like, I'm gonna take this back real quick. I'm not gonna respond because
Somebody likes a vampire game with such character, dude? Oh man.
Listen, dude, listen, I guess I do. Well, people, we just took an L.
He likes to apologize to make it.
Man. No, I'm not gonna apologize. You take the L like a man and you just move on with life.
Okay, and let's move on to another Microsoft game in a complete different tangent. Forza Horizon 5. I am so hyped for this game. We'll get onto Stalker 2 in a bit because I'm super hyped for that as well.
Oh,
but Forza Horizon 5 going to Mexico after Scotland, like opposite ends of the world almost. And this game looks sick. Like straight up,
I'm good. It looks alright.
Motorsport fans here, you know we are, but like this is just good, fun arcade racing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Forza. It's Forza, I know. I don't know much to say about it.
It's just racing.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun game, but it is just racing. Right. But yeah, hyped for the people that are Forza fans.
I hope they add the Lego expansion again.
That's like about the Lego expansion.
What was it? It was Lego last time. Then on 3 it was Hot Wheels, wasn't it? Oh, like they get some good DLCs.
I mean, they're a pretty big name, right? Forza.
Next one. What's gonna be the next one, right? Playmobil.
Okay. Seems a bit of a downgrade. Oh, I know it. Minecraft for Minecraft, dude. That'd be epic. That's a Minecraft.
Maybe.
Yeah, the Minecraft minecart, dude. And a horse, maybe? Just a horse? Minecraft horse?
I feel like there's gonna be a Cybertruck in there.
Oh, so yeah, Cybertruck, or not just Cybertruck from Elon Musk.
Either way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Forza Horizon 4 had Master Chief and the Warthog in there, so crossovers from games are definitely on the table.
Speaking of crossovers, in my opinion, the best. Is there a crossover Professor Layton? Is that a crossover? I remember that, dude. I remember seeing it at E3. I think you might have been dreaming, dude.
Professor Layton was at E3, but he's still one that Bunny probably doesn't like too much.
He was?
He was?
Yeah, there's like a whole new line of Laytons, but it's not Professor Layton. It's
You're telling me
they're going Sherlock
was
Holmes
Professor Layton at E3?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Where?
When?
It was like in the indie ones or whatever.
The indie one was even dog shitty. I watched the indie ones. It was like 5 games, and I'm sorry, but if that's your first impression of indie games, I can understand people think that's shit. Because those indie games shown at E3 were really bad. I'm gonna be honest, dude. You have games like Celeste, Shovel Knight, Meat Boy, dude, all these epic games, and then they show Cat Jumping, dude. It's like a Neko with really.
Hey, chill. Cat Jumping is a really great game.
It's pretty sure a Neko Weep game, dude. I don't know if you're into Neko Weep games. But...
And I take everything back. I just heard a cat jumping, so I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's all those cat girls, with their ears, pretty much. They're called Nekos. Yeah. I mean, also, dude, they're gonna do an indie show, and then they show like 5 games. 5 indie games, dude. Usually Nintendo did like a Nintendo Direct for indie games. It's like 40 games, dude, in half an hour. Now we get half an hour for 5 games. So like, what is this? I'm wasting my time here. I'm wasting my time watching indie games that don't even look like they're near completion. That is my rant about indie. The indie E3.
Bring it back to Microsoft. I sort of alluded to it with a crossover Master Chief earlier.
Yeah.
New Halo coming out, and I know the Halo community to this are ecstatic because Halo has always been an underperformer. Cool. It's a great game series, but it's underperformed. You know, when you're looking at it, and especially like the competitive aspect, the online, how fun it is, it falls to like Call of Duty in that. Like Call of Duty always had the mainstream. Halo, this to me looks like it could be its time to shine. You know.
Maybe, but to me it didn't seem great. Like I said, if you look again at, instead of you can play COD or Battlefield, it doesn't seem like there's anything over that. Especially because it seems like they still rely on that stupid sword from the first game. Like it's such a big deal with the trailer again. Like, oh, dude, this sword, man. Okay, it's a cool sword, I get, dude, but it's not the main selling point to have that sword in your game. It needs to have good gameplay. That's all I care about.
I did see a comment about someone being like, "Oh, the 3 Titans have returned, like Halo, Battlefield, and COD. They're all back. Ooh, you know,
that's pretty cool.
We might go back to the old days a bit."
Well, that'd be nice. I mean, you're going back to the old days. Also, a new Warrior game, and of course, new Samus game. But that's for later. That's for a little bit later.
That's
but
for later, dude.
That's also
don't
back.
Rush.
Not time to rush, dude. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
So yeah, Halo. It's gonna be great. It's gonna have the sword again. Yippee! It's gonna kill friendships as it used to do. And
That's what it should do. That should be his main purpose.
Yeah, of course.
Just like Mario Party and Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Just
Stalker.
And then to sort of close it on out, Outer Worlds 2 is being done. You know, that's quite cool. But for me, Microsoft committing to the Xbox Game Pass. Now, again, I'm fully on board with this is where gaming is going to go. About the 30 games or whatever that they showed coming on up and that across the next couple of years, whatever, that they announced, 27 of them going straight to Game Pass, you know, day one. You don't pay anything extra, it's just part of the service. Like, is good, I think. Especially when you're getting games on there that you might not think just Microsoft as such, like the Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance game coming up, which is like just an RPG. It seems more hack and slash in nature, so it's like open to everyone. Like that's just good shit to near enough have so many games being put to the service. Where on the opposite end, you know, we're looking at PlayStation here, PlayStation Now, and you're like, do you guys even care that this is a thing? Like you've got this service.
I wouldn't be surprised if they like go all in on the
PlayStation thing. And then you look at the Switch, nothing. Oh,
nothing, dude. There's fucking nothing.
Hate to see it, dude.
No, but the PlayStation one, I wouldn't be surprised if they change it a bit at their upcoming thing.
There's this next month, isn't it? It's in July.
Yeah, people are saying it's gonna be big,
dude.
You never know. Maybe AAAs all coming to the past.
Imagine how crazy it would be if they announced that they're actually available again. That would be crazy, right?
What?
If they're available again to buy for everyone.
Well, PlayStation 5s.
Yeah, dude. They're impossible to get, dude. I'm pretty sure they're fake, dude. That is a story made up by the government that they exist.
I can tell you.
It is cardboard, dude. It's cardboard.
It's fake.
It's fake, dude.
Yeah, it is fake.
Also, Bacon, I can't know that you were talking about the last big thing, dude. Did you forget about Sea of Thieves update, dude?
We're skipping Stalker.
Chernobyl.
Yeah,
Chernobyl. We've been there, dude. We've lived that experience.
I've been there. I looked
at it, I
was like,
I'm just saying that was the last thing on the show. Sorry. Like, yeah, you're right. Right. Let's go Sea of Thieves first, so we can just keep bumps on the edges a little bit longer.
Okay. Johnny Depp.
Oh, well, not really, but it's I think it's a different voice.
Yeah, it's a voice actor because Johnny Depp's off frames at the moment. That's not for us.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with Johnny Depp. I won't get political.
Free Depp.
Free Depp.
Free Depp.
And fuck Hood. What?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to say, dude?
I said fuck Hood.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, it looks epic, dude. It looks like a nice little. I mean, I'm saying little, but it's gonna be a big update. They've already done like another show today to talk about it a bit more. They actually went full detail on every single story, which again, a bit overkill for me because I know I want to be surprised during the story. But it seems to be mostly story content and then a few new enemies in the seas. Maybe more, but that has to be a surprise for the players like us. I'm hoping, even more content, but if it's story only, I guess it's gonna be a nice one with the boys to play.
And that's it. It's storyline stuff which they can go deep into. We played Sea of Thieves. I don't really give a toss about the storyline stuff that's currently in it because I like the open world stuff. But when it comes to that Pirates of the Caribbean game, where they've got all this new stuff, it looks cool.
What's happened there? What?
Oh, I don't know.
that was great, dude. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I already saw a little bit of it. I'm gonna see some epic new places. Like I'm gonna see an actual town this time. I'm gonna go to the sunken city. I'm pretty sure as well. So, hype moments for the boys. Like I said, hopefully there's more than just a story. Maybe there's some more content so you can actually play a little bit more after the story. But the story should be cool to play.
I don't think we'll get that. We might get some of the bosses like thrown in every now and then. Maybe the town becomes
what?
Yeah, but
no, of course not. That town is coming.
It feels like they're making this very structured.
Yeah. I mean, it's already confirmed that if you start a story, you're going to be alone. There's no one going to be interrupting you once you start a story.
Wait, so the story's only single player?
No, I mean you can still be with your crew,
Okay,
but
good.
you can't be interrupted by other players because you're going to like a whole different world. You're going either going on a watch or you're going to see the damned. So no, with normal story mode, you're still in the actual world with other people, and a lot of people complain about. Okay, that was the robot. The robot just fell down. No, pick up the dance
no,
robot, dude.
I'll go grab him up real quick. Give me a second. I'll go
Get him
grab
up, dude.
Hello, but
Diego, what are you doing, dude?
Keep dancing, dude. Keep dancing. You're a power source. Don't stop dancing. Yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about. I was like separated from the actual game because with other story modes, you can still get interrupted by other players. People were mad about that because they want to be listen to the story and they want to get. They don't want their loot stolen during the story.
they don't want to get griefed, basically, which
Yeah.
is understandable, but
And it makes sense, especially for this partnership with Pirates of the Caribbean. It's probably all going to be really orchestrated how it's going to work, of course, because
Have we ever grieved people? Yes, we have.
Well, it's part
Am
of
I
the game.
proud of it? Yes.
Yeah, it's really called Sea of Thieves. So if you play a game that has the name Thief in it, you shouldn't probably be playing it if you're going to be mad about people stealing your stuff. Come on, man.
Yep.
It's part of the game. Imagine if there wasn't like people are like not. It's a small minority. They're like rooting for having a PVE server. They would actually kill the game so badly, dude. They don't even realize it. Because everyone who wants to get loot plays PVE, which means PvP is gonna be shit because everyone PvPing won't get rewarded for doing PvP. So the game will literally just die, dude. The game will just insta die if they ever add the PvE servers.
I feel like, yeah, and that's a nice segment because that's one worry I've got, and Buns might have the same with Stalker 2, because Stalker 2, I want to be
I don't know.
multiplayer. First ones were single player. And I feel to bring it up to date, you need that co-op experience where you're sort of mercenaries together, but you want other people in this world because they make it more real where you're against each other. Sort of like a little bit of a Tarkov experience, but you know, you're not just trying to escape, you're trying to do your stories. And it could be just a case of, I don't know, you enter into the world, you have certain deadly zones. So you can have like your towns are safe and you can't be killed in, but then you leave that, you gotta be careful. And Stalker 2, we only got to see like gameplay, and it's very theoretical, where it's all beautifully made, and we haven't really seen proper gameplay. But I mean, it looks good.
Dude, I can confirm that that's a guy was based on Bonnie, because Bonnie and I have been there, and then when we did that, we were like, yo, guys, you guys gonna be in a new game? Like, what game are you talking about, man? So we already knew the game was coming, because we went to Chernobyl 2 years ago.
We had an NDA. I
Yeah,
can
we couldn't talk about
confirm
it.
that, I don't know if you guys remember one of the guys sitting at the campfire. He was really chill, he was really cool, he was most loved by the people watching the trailer. That was Chewie.
It was me, and Bonnie was the epic dancing guy, dude.
I was the guy who's pretty much like main event. You know the guy who's called Stalker? That's me.
He's the Stalker guy,
Base
dude.
it off me this time. You saw him walking in the pool area? Been there, done that.
Yeah, we're making some sick pictures.
Got pictures. I can confirm it was me.
Yeah, you can actually proof. So if you doubt us, don't, because you have proof. So believe us.
Yeah, you should.
Bunny is the stalker, confirmed right here, right now from him.
And I'm the campfire guy. Your parodies love the most by everyone. Good to know, dude. Good people of my character.
Yeah, love to see it.
Yeah, gonna be hyped, dude.
Yeah,
I haven't played Stalker 1 myself, so I don't know if it's like actually open world, or is it more like...
Yeah, there are 3 Stalker games back in the late noughties, and without them, you wouldn't get shooters as you would nowadays. Like, they were very transformative. They weren't the best games, but they had little aspects to them which really grew just the shooter genre to what it is right now. And I'm super excited for this, purely to see what's innovative to the games. Like, you know how within the trailers you saw a lot of weather systems seemingly go on? Now, how does that play into gameplay? That's going to be super interesting to me. Like, when we, just to compare to Battlefield, right? We saw it just, it's a sandstorm going on, so it's going to be harder to see. But how does it actually affect gunplay? You know, like, if you're in the middle, if you're in the middle of a tornado, are your bullets going to be, a little bit all over the place? Like,
mate, listen. If you're in the middle of a tornado, I feel like you don't have to worry about your bullets. I feel like you're spinning around, flying the fuck around. I don't
Having
think
a good time, probably
bullets,
as well.
the bullets are really something you have to,
Oh yeah.
pay attention to.
I mean, even then, I feel like it would still just play the same. Because if your bullets go everywhere, it just seems like a bad gameplay mechanic where your shots don't even register.
The strength of the wind could push them off at great distances, but like up to 50 meters, 100 meters, it wouldn't really change enough.
I just want to fly around in a tornado and then shoot people who are also flying in it.
Or like jump out of a plane, kill someone, and then jump back in the plane. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Just be that guy.
Amazing.
Which happens all the time in Battlefield, of course, because people are that good at the game.
Yeah, of course. No, I like that. That was really cool. It was a cool Easter egg to a Battlefield 3 clip.
I mean, Battlefield seems like it's probably gonna perform really well. Like I said, I'm a little bit hooked to it because it seems like a nice meme game. So.
And I feel like the trailer really showed community that it's back to like loving the community. And if they actually are fully on that again, then this game is gonna have a shit ton of Easter eggs. And we love the Easter egg hunt. Oh man.
Megalodon Easter egg hunt. I remember that one.
Dude, it was great on Battlefield 4. I remember just having an entire day where we would just do Easter eggs. I remember I have like one of the most hardest to do Easter eggs on that game. You got like a white camo developer suit. Man, took me an entire day to do it, but hey, I got it, dude.
But now the game is not played anymore, so it's all
no, it's really it's still played. Battlefield 4 is super active.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So yeah, we still good, but I
you
just
still
don't
flex
really
it.
play it. Yeah, I can still flex it.
Instead, you're playing newer games.
Yeah.
Some COD every now and then. No Apex earlier when you needed.
No Apex.
Quadruple, even more Deathmatch. How many was it? 5.
5.
That's crazy, dude.
Penta.
A whole 5. He's a mad lad, dude.
Love to see it.
Yeah, back to Stalker. I don't know if you had anything more to say, Paco. You're talking about weather effects. How it's going to affect the gameplay?
I'm just saying, Stalker for me, with the team that's working on it, expect something that's crazy new and is going to push probably not just the shooter genre as such, but like I said, the weather dynamics and all of that, environmental effects, having actual proper effects, not just with Fallout, where it just means you get irradiated because it's raining. No, we're talking about like how your character's mental state could affect things. Like, one of the things was taking the mental state into effect, and then you would see like apparitions and that around you, and how that could affect you and could hurt you. And it's a lot of just interesting little ways to change up a very traditional game, alongside having lots of good, just different gunplay and like crafting mechanics and all of that sort of stuff. So Stalker for me is like revisiting a very cool series that rightfully should be forgotten to time. Like, I'm going to say to anyone now, don't go back and play the Stalker game because they have not aged well. But what they did do and how they changed games on a whole is great. So unless you're like ready to deal with some very buggy games now, because of course like they were developed for Windows XP and all of that, maybe Vista at that point, I'm off the top of my head, like, and how they've not aged well, if you're ready for that, you'll be fine. But if you're not, just stick to what you know and wait for this.
I mean, it's kind of a bit weird to me that it didn't age well if it did revolutionize the shooter genre. Because if you look at games like Mario 64, that game is still pretty good, even if you play it now. It's kind of weird.
Mario 64 can be quite hard to play if you're new to it. Unlike like Sunshine.
People would still like enjoy playing it.
I think I would prefer 64 than Sunshine. Because it's easier for me to get into 64 than Sunshine. Sunshine has at least I think it was my favorite Mario game, but it has a shit moving system.
Oh man, how about the cutscenes, dude? Weren't they great?
Those epic cutscenes. I love
it. Yeah, you enjoyed the cutscenes.
Every single one of them.
You're probably the only person that did that, dude.
Yeah,
it's pretty epic.
My point to Mario 64 is take Big Boo's haunted house, or Big Boo's I think it is, and trying to get onto the roof. That is just like, I know the mechanics of the game.
Yeah, but it's like only a small thing, right? In the bigger picture, it's only like a small thing.
Yeah, I feel like
for you to say that don't play Stalker again, it sounds a lot worse than, let's say, that one thing on Big Boo's mention.
Listen,
but I'm just saying, like, when you've got Odyssey right there, or Mario 64, go play Odyssey. is just...
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
If you're new to the genre or new to Mario, I'm not going to recommend the older one first, you know?
I would recommend the 3-pack.
people,
Get 3 for 1.
if you want to play Stalker, go for it.
Oh,
Play
yeah.
Stalker. Fall in love with it. Put it in the comments. I also did
In the comments.
notice you guys didn't like. You didn't give 10 likes, so someone's not gonna make a boomer TikTok.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Come on, guys. We actually
Fuck,
do one
man.
thing and not
Listen,
doing it.
I'll give you a part 2. If you do it again, he's gonna dance on Charlie D'Amelio song.
Charlie D'Amelio that song. Okay. Which one? Renegade?
Ooh.
Classic? No, Renegade?
Listen, he's gonna do the Renegade, and he's gonna dance on One Day.
Or-
I was really, 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 really sad. Well,
Or-
that's Dixie D'Amelio song, guys.
We have to cut you off there
Or
because otherwise
he does
the
a web. Or there's a web.
Ooh.
Little web,
web.
dude. He does the
Oh.
web. Backroom web, dude. Are you guys
Hey, listen,
ready for
dude,
this?
I can
No.
confirm
I
that
have not
would be sexy.
signed up for anything. I can give you a
Guys,
green screen picture easily.
the
though.
like-
20,
Just for
25,
web.
25 likes, I'll do it.
25 likes, you'll do it?
I'll do it, the web.
Okay, guys, 25 likes. Share with
I've-
friends.
I've done it before. I've done it before. No,
Where? On your stream?
no.
Oh, man.
Right, let's bring this back onto topic and let's finish up because the last one of E3, Nintendo boys. Now, big drops here. I was a big fan of what Nintendo bought. It's a little bit for everyone. If you weren't massively into the franchises, I can get it. You know, but starting off, a new Smash character. We have now got Tekken in Smash. Now, that's uniting the worlds. We've got Street Fighter here. We've got Tekken. We've got King of Fighters there.
Smash.
You got Smash as well.
There's Smash in there. Okay. So
Smash.
4
Little
different
map.
fighting games are now unified in Smash. That's pretty dope. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really into the character anyways, but no, not every character can be fun for everyone. It's how it is, you know.
It's
just part of
another
it.
close
I was waiting
bully
for
character,
Joker.
not as gimmicky, so I feel you on that.
I mean, all we want is either a little Crash, dude, or Spyro, or Rayman, dude. That's what we want.
No, Professor Layton.
Yeah, but Layton is outdated.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sorry.
No, it's true. It's true. You're right.
Dude, he said that he actually died, dude, and his daughter picked up the rest of
Hey,
the game, dude.
Yeah.
So
that's how much he died. But yeah, I mean, also Nintendo, dude. I did like Mario Party at least, and I might
Mario
actually
Party was
look into.
good.
I might look into Samus game, dude. So it
So-
did look pretty cool.
Yeah, Mario Party is just a. They did it for. Was it the Game Boy Advance or was it the DS? Can't remember. Where they
The
just
3DS,
basically
like-
the 3DS. Okay, where
Yeah.
they just like got old stuff and put it in new engine. Like
Yeah, but now it's better.
Yeah, I think
now-
for
because now
me
the
this
actual
like where
boards-
it's classics and cross multiple games, I can dig that. It's a little bit of a cop out because would have liked a Super Mario Party 2. Like a proper sequel, but this is,
Yeah, but
it's
you
a
don't
classic,
understand,
it's
dude.
good.
You don't understand, dude. Because now we have actual good boards because they're from the classic games. We have good mini games. I mean, mini games are always fine. I guess, but
Surefire
now
hits.
it's the
G.
best of the
that's
best.
the big thing, isn't it? Yeah.
And
I was
online.
hoping for that DS board.
Look, the DS Mario Party. Dude, it seems like they don't care about that Mario Party because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any mini games as well in like the game. So
Yeah.
like it's weird that you see the DS version as a whole other Mario Party.
Probably one of the best ones they ever released.
Yeah, story mode, dude. That's boss fights, everything. But like still, dude, online Mario Party. We finally back to the old Mario Party with good boards, no more car, actual fun bomb boards, and like the
Don't be
new Switch.
confused. Was it like actually a new game? It was, right?
Yeah, I mean it was a new game because I mean they just used assets from the older ones, so you know it's gonna be a good Mario Party for
And you
once
hope
again.
that there could be DLC with some boards in old games as well to add on to it.
Perhaps,
maybe
but I
growth.
don't know. Maybe they will, but if you look at this
I hope
Mario
they drop in
Party,
a battle pass.
they'll be sick, dude. The
So-
the
Yeah.
skins from Mario, dude. Why not? Give me some skins.
Battle
With,
pass.
with
I mean,
those
yeah.
old ones though, they did put skins on Mario.
Yeah,
Kart
Mario Party
for
2,
each
yeah,
map.
yeah.
So I'm hoping that continues, where we get Space Mario in his spacesuit like we
Oh.
got on.
I mean,
'cause
we
that
won't.
level was already announced on there.
They already showed the gameplay though, so it's just normal. They look normal.
just normal. We're playing normal. You know, nothing too special. Don't
But
hype
at
it
least
out.
it's gonna be a good Mario Party finally after so many years. So that's good. And like
You
I said again,
alluded
dude,
to
online.
Metroid. You
Yeah,
alluded to
Metroid.
Metroid as well. That a 2D Metroid, 19 years since we last got the last one on Game Boy Advance. Now, being a big Metroid fan, and I mean, even Chew, you were there like, okay, this looks okay. You're not sold on it, but for
Well,
it
I
to
mean,
now be
pretty
the
much
new
am.
best like pre-order seller is big. Like this game looks incredible. As a 2D Metroid fan, like this has hooked me. I don't pre-order games because it's silly in this day and age, But I'm
Unless
looking
Sea
at
of
that
Thieves.
going, I'm getting that when it comes out.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it will be like the first entry to the whole series, so I'm probably gonna play it, see if I like it, to keep playing. Like the same as I did with Monster Hunter Rise, just to see if I'm gonna be into it. So we'll see. I mean, it looks cool. It looks just like Metroidvania, like Hollow Knight and everything. So it's gonna be
So
epic.
off the back of that, Monster Hunter Stories 2 was, whilst it was shown at, is it the Capcom one?
Yeah.
It was shown here again. We didn't talk about it earlier, so let's talk about it now. Monster Hunter Stories 2, we've already known a lot about this game, haven't we? And it's a sequel to a previous game. So, quick thoughts for you two?
Well, few things, dude. They actually showed gameplay of like the overworld, which seems to be epic. It's pretty much
It looked
open world,
good.
but it's areas, but it's like open world. So, and I was gonna have a demo in 2 days. Apparently, you can play till the second area, and apparently it's already over. I think it was 20 hours of gameplay in the demo itself. So
Damn.
you can get really far in the demo.
So, a lot of
And to be honest, dude,
people liken this to Pokemon, don't they? Where you're collecting your monsters and that. Have you played the first Monster Hunter Stories?
No, I haven't.
Ooh.
But of course, I did do my research before I got hyped for the game, because even though it looks cool, maybe the gameplay is kind of shit. It seems to be like better in Pokemon in certain areas, but it's probably less hard. I'd say strategy wise, because you pretty much only really have 3 actual moves. Like you have it's pretty much like a rock paper scissors system, but you have multiple weapons you can choose from. So you can still choose between a faster, slower, or a pierce weapon, which is do different damage, but you still only have 3 ways you can choose between. So it looks simpler, but it also does look way better than Pokemon for the open world aspect and the way monsters work, and they actually have fighting animations, which you don't in Pokemon, which is still weird. It's like the biggest franchise name in the world, I'm pretty sure, like a video game franchise. So hopefully Pokemon will learn from this.
Yeah, it's a bit weird with that because we did have them on like the 3DS ones for a few different moves, and then they got lazy. But just to go back,
Really
demo comes out 2 days, right? From
Yeah.
now. So by the time the podcast is out, the demo's up. 20 hours? I think this is a game which I'm personally going to try because Monster Hunter has always been a series that I want to play. I've never really got on with, so maybe a slight change up could be the thing which makes it work for me,
Yeah, I mean, it's totally it's really different than Rise. Like, still being the same world and like the same feel. It just different gameplay. Like, it's not really live action. You have to respond quickly to moves. You can just take your time and think about what you want to do. So, it's different and looks good. So I'm gonna try the demo as well and see if I might buy the game or not.
Might have to talk to you next week about that demo then. But another one which we did sort of gloss over.
Be continued.
Wow, guys, it's crazy.
But from Square Enix, we got confirmation. Life is Strange 2 Colors is coming to the Switch, and of course the remastered collection now. Life is Strange is a series I absolutely adore. They're just great stories straight up there. And the Switch feels like a natural place for that. Just the on the go where it's very personal. Plug some, headphones on in and just chill by yourself. They're very story driven games. So it's just cool to see that on the Switch. But I mean, the one port that we saw, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, that didn't look like it was running
sick.
well.
Very sick. Definitely the best from that from that thing.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Best thing they dropped.
But do not get on the Switch because that frame rate looked horrid.
I mean, you're saying that, dude. Look at Pokemon Arceus, dude.
Yeah, I was
I'm pretty sure Arceus ran worse than that game. So it might be an older build. You never know.
Maybe.
But if it's not, then Monka, don't buy the game. It's a scam. It's a case.
Vibing with Dragon Ball.
All right.
Yeah. You gonna be
No,
playing it?
of course not. I don't care.
I was just gonna be there. Like, I'm just waiting for it to get cheap enough on Steam. That's when I pick up. I nearly bit the bullet and bought it on PS4 before heading out to Poland because it's like down to 20 quid. I was like, that's on the cusp of where I want to pay money for it. It's meant to be a good game.
Oh,
it's meant to be. I'm pretty sure every game is meant to be a good game, dude.
I'm saying like Metacritic puts it in like the high 70s, low 80s.
All right.
I've had friends that are like, oh no, they really enjoyed it because it's like one of those where it's a story-driven single-player fighting, so it's like a weird, very traditional Dragon Ball, which is only for some like people. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. All right. Well, happy for you, dude. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Got a couple of sequels as well, guys. Let's start with WarioWare. Now this. Looked pretty hype. I like WarioWare. They've always been great fun. What about you guys? Are you excited for this one?
No,
I'm probably not gonna play it.
Waluigi's taco stand. I was open for that.
A nice game we are waiting for. Honestly, it is time for a Waluigi game, man. Come on, just give him his own game.
Nah, but yeah, definitely. Like I was waiting for a Wario game, but don't get me wrong, I wasn't waiting for this one.
You want Wario Land? That's what you want?
Yeah, I want a Wario Land. I really liked Wario Land.
Because again, this is like all the old ones, like a lot of old games remixed for the Switch, isn't it, as well? So it's not all entirely new. So it feels a bit lazy.
I mean, it shouldn't be. Well, I mean, you're calling it lazy, but like it's fine. They have remakes, and especially if it's done well, and they still have some you can enjoy it. I don't really mind. Like the new Mario Party, I know it's gonna be good because, like I said, good board games. You're gonna have good mini games, so it doesn't really matter to me.
So it's not necessarily like people just rebuying because so many like when you look at the Mario Party sort of maps, a lot of those are like what 18 to 20 years old now.
I mean, they're already old, dude. Especially from Mario Party 1, the original, they're uber old. But they are back, dude. So that's good.
Well, talking about uber old, Cruising Blast coming out now. I can remember we're watching this and I just went, oh my god, it's a new cruising game. And you two were just there like, what? This is just cars driving. It looks like a mobile game, you know? But that's a weird one where it's an old
It's so bad I can't even remember it.
The unicorn. There was a unicorn in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
That was like driving through the side of a skyscraper.
Yeah, I remember.
Old school N64 arcade racing games, I am down for that, and I can't wait for this game to come out.
Oh, we must, dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that the unicorn was the main event of the Nintendo show.
No unicorn, dude. It's just a panda with the unicorn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I did look into it later on when they showed like a better trailer for it, and it looked alright. I might pick it up one day. It looks pretty fun. You know, like I mean, I'm into racing games, obviously.
If it's cheap enough, it's more. It's like a tenner that you'd be like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll play it.
More like one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe even cheaper, dude, because sometimes they have crazy sales on Switch. So
50 cents. That's when I'll buy it.
50 cents for the unicorn? Back on the sticker, dude. He doesn't like that one.
It's okay. I'll hold back my anger and I'll just, I'll get money back later. Don't worry. We just bottle this up, Chewie. It's cool.
Pokemon remake.
There was nothing there for me to enjoy, so you won't get me back later.
Mario Party is pretty good, dude. I'm pretty into the Mario Party guy, but
it's alright.
Another game as well.
I'm say it again, dude. Online. That's all I need.
We've known about this game for ages. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Now, this was announced way back at the launch of the Switch. We finally got some gameplay of it from the makers of Persona, as well as the other Shin Megami Tensei games. Now, I can remember whilst we were watching this, you were just like, oh, that's weeb shit, Buns, but this looks to be...
Am I getting called out? It's definitely what I said, though. Yeah,
I'm giving it like a pretense. I'm expecting you to just shit on this in a second, but this looks to be the
he knows you too well.
Best release for JRPGs coming up, and I'm hyped for it myself. Like, this looks to be crazy cool.
Look, dude, it doesn't just look like weep shit, but it also just looks so uber random, dude. When I was looking at that show, I was like, what is going on here, dude?
Chewie, have you ever played the Yakuza series?
No. I know what that is, dude.
You need to
You know? What is it then? Do you recommend?
Well, it's not some. No, I don't recommend it. But that's just if you wanna be like fucking confused 24/7 while playing a game, you definitely want to play one of those.
All right, sounds good, man. That's a good game.
Sell it to it's a very campy Japanese humor in a like brawler game where you can go from 1 minute buying up some fighting some guy in a back alley to racing RC cars to
my RC.
Making out with a crab.
Making out with a crab. Seeing
How do you know
girls in
this?
bikinis like wrestle each other, and then sing karaoke. All in the space of about 10 minutes.
That's a good part.
Yeah, I know this because they announced a new package with all the Yakuza.
Because they're now all on Game Pass. Like that's a big deal. Again, because Microsoft working with Sony, so all the Yakuza games from Sony, and yeah, they're putting them on there. Another game, a re-release from the Wii U, Fatal Frame, the game where you play a scared girl with a video camera, which somehow keeps zombies and spirits at bay.
I don't even remember that.
No,
that one. Oh yeah, I remember
the
now. I remember now. I remember now. It was really random.
Also just not actually worth mentioning.
Oh.
Was there anything else? I feel like we have to go to the last one, main event.
Advanced Wars, like for a lot of people,
that's pretty good.
like strategy games, that's a cool one coming out. 1 and 2 rebooted into one package is quite nice instead of just the first one. Like, if you're doing remakes, I want them bundled together. Just because then it feels like you're getting value from it.
Yeah, guys, everyone is game developer listens to Bacon, dude. He wants it that way.
Yeah.
If there's anyone listening, Nintendo, Doug Bowser, no, you're listening, dude. No, you're here.
Just bundle them together, you know?
Bundle them together, or you'll get a fucking wraith of bacon.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, he's gonna be mauling. You don't want that. Come on, do it. Do it. How dare you?
So, let's go on to the biggie then. Let's finish up. Let's get on to the last one.
No, hold up. Before you do that, dude. Because during the E3 show, they didn't have enough time to actually show it. But they also showed Heroes Never Die 3 with Travis in there. I don't know if anyone's interested in that game, but
that because it's that's meant to have been released for like ages. It just keeps getting delayed, so it's weird.
And I looked at it, and it looks really bad. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like a mobile game, which is not even finished yet. So I don't know if there are any fans out there, dude, but hopefully they'll improve the graphics soon.
So where it sells shaded art style, it's like meant to be quite easy to run. It's going to be on the Switch. But yeah, I don't know. That game just isn't ticking the right boxes, you know?
It just literally hurts my eyes looking at it. I'm not even memeing. It just hurts my eyes when I look at it.
It looks like it's from the PS2. Like,
oh man. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It looked really bad.
But again, one game that looked beautiful. Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, man.
We got to see little bits of gameplay from this, like Link going into Guiji mode to fly in the sky, you know, go up and all of that. One thing everyone's been saying, though, we didn't get to see that many like face shots of Link. And it's a little bit silly, like Breath of the Wild 1, where like, oh, do you play as Zelda? I don't think we're getting that, but like we saw a lot of very good open world shots here, and it looked.
Did you guys see that he had a metal arm?
Yeah, I saw that, dude. That was pretty crazy.
Pretty weird, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
you get a story how he lost his arm.
Probably will, dude. You're gonna see that all, dude. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be dark with blood and shit. What?
Well, I mean, the first trailer did look really dark. The first trailer, so it might actually be. It probably will be a darker Breath of the Wild game than the first one. So that's pretty exciting.
I actually got a bit of vibes from that one Ubisoft games. But
which
like the one that you played, that also had expansions from Japan and.
What's it called again? Phoenix Rising, that one.
Yeah, like when he was up there on the flying platforms, I got a bit of a feeling from that game.
I mean, they are both really alike because obviously this is like inspired by Breath of the Wild. But yeah, I mean, it's a good game. Apparently, there's not really much change on the world below yet, so can't wait to see when they show us more from the normal world. Because for all I know, the only new thing we saw was that fort and like the rock on the boulder.
The flying platform.
Yeah, everything's gone into the sky. And that's an interesting point there, though, because we don't know whether this is pre or post the last game. You know, we don't know if this is before he went to sleep, or whether it's afterwards and like continuing on.
Well, it's probably afterwards because his metal arm, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that
But
could just be a metal arm, and he can get it off at the end, as part of the story.
It didn't look like it because it felt like it was like his tablet, but then it got inserted into his arm, and the tablet was something he found new with the ability. So I feel like it's a sequel. Whoa, here I go, dude.
Also, his hair is longer now.
Yeah, and to take in
hair.
Hyrule Warriors, right?
Oh yeah.
Age of Calamity, so that sort of like covers the prequel area, like before Breath of the Wild. So this makes sense to be a sort of sequel. It's a little bit weird with the trailer in that for it, because it has more of like a prequel feel to the trailer, like them finding Ganon. But who knows where this could be? Like, this could be them going into the ruins afterwards and Ganon somehow lingering on. We don't know.
Up.
I mean, I expect the story to be lacking, as usual, from a Zelda game, but maybe this will be different. It's going to be crazy in-depth story. You never know.
Yeah, but what we do know is that they put a 2022 release on it. So that could be the end of 22, Christmas time, November release.
And you already know it's probably going to be.
Yeah. Like, that November window is a big one. Especially when you've got Pokemon. The first half of the year, you're not going to want to do Pokemon and Zelda. Like, you could try and do it linking up with the launch of the Switch, right? But they'd be bonkers to try and put a Zelda and Pokemon game. Because we get Pokemon Diamond and Pearl November or October of this year. And then we get Arceus Legends in February and March, don't we? So you want to sort of leave that window. So summer is the earliest.
Don't forget, we're also getting Diamond and Pearl.
The Chewie
are you still like hyped? Are you like hyped for that now, or are you still?
I was never hyped.
That's what I'm saying. You still like meh about it.
Yeah, but
look, at first he was disgusted. Now he's meh. I think. Like
I'm meh, and then I was like, I buy it, and now I'm back to meh. So. Yeah, no, I'm not at the.
The funny thing is, I'm probably gonna buy it because it's one I missed. So,
man,
I want to try it.
Of course, dude. You and Barney are total opposites, dude. Everything he hates, you like, and the other way around.
Yeah,
Pokemon safe games. They're enjoyable.
Oh man, you're saying it to a guy who only played Pokemon Go and Pokemon Minecraft mod.
Oh, one thing that didn't get put on E3, but we saw come out the last week is the Pokemon MOBA, and we got good look into that now, with like so many ways of
it's like League
going
Legends,
for the trees to level up. Starting from
League Legends
Pokemon
game.
Oh, weird.
It looks good. I think this could be a decent MOBA.
It looked alright.
Oh, MOBA, as in okay,
yeah, like League of Legends, Dota 2 sort of.
No, yeah, I thought it was like the name, like Pokemon MOBA. No. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It will be on mobile though. It will be mobile on Switch. So, I mean, Switch is pretty much a phone anyway. So,
yeah, it sounds powerful. If not, actually, you get phones more powerful than Switch these days, don't you? So, we'll have to see how that goes. We'll also have to see if we get anything more coming out from Summer Games Fest. I don't think there's anything planned for the next week, guys, but we do have some stuff hitting.
I think it's just like a Steam one, right? Or whatever it was.
Yeah, with 24th, we've got one thing.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Might be big.
Also, EA Play, PlayStation Now. What was it called? PlayStation Play Now. State of Play.
State of Play. That's still not confirmed, though, is it? It's just thought to be July sometime.
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's confirmed for July. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed for July. So it's still some time away, but I think it is confirmed.
Well,
is it gonna break the internet? I don't know. Am I hoping it will? Yeah.
Okay, but so then what do you think will break the internet then from PlayStation? Like, what game will break the internet? Do you think? Because the new Kratos game is already known it's going to be happening.
Yeah, but
what else can they do?
If they it's known, but if they drop the Kratos game, so the new God of War, if they drop a trailer for Ghost of Tsushima 2,
of course, yeah, favorite game.
I wouldn't be surprised, but this is a far fetch, if they be like, "Hey, sup fuckers, we got a new Uncharted."
Oh man,
maybe.
How about PlayStation All-Stars? The sequel.
No.
Would you be hyped for that?
Don't meme us.
Nah,
Days
I
Gone,
wouldn't.
I could see that being quite cool because that was like hyped up to it, and it's just had its epic launch, and that's actually been received very well on there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Days Gone.
of course, dude. It's a zombie
I
game,
feel
of course.
like that just got released on Steam, so I'm doubting that they will be like, "Hey, what's up?"
No, but just
Number
announcing that, we're probably going to be 2 years away on it, because Sony do announce stuff pretty early by comparison.
Listen, dude, I remember that first time when they showed Ghost of Tsushima. The guy with the flute is. If that guy is on their stage again,
Everyone's going to be super confused.
I'm going to be super screeching, dude.
How about this time? It's gonna be a guy with a bongo, dude. How about that, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Gonna be crazy on the bongo.
Oh yeah, yeah. They could actually.
Wait. It's the guy with a bongo and PlayStation go, we've got Donkey Kong now. And that's it. And it's Donkey Konga 3. That's the state of play.
He's like, Nintendo didn't do it, so we're gonna do it ourselves. What? Is it even allowed?
Yeah.
We don't care. We're doing it.
I feel like they could break the internet with some cool games. But
I think we could also see some, because they've got a lot of Netflix stuff coming up and movies and TV shows. I could maybe see a state of play having a bit of that.
Ghost of Tsushima announcement for Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Maybe a little sneak look at the Last of Us Netflix show.
Oh, is that Netflix or is that Amazon?
I
the same thing.
Can't remember if either of them, right? Uncharted, that's meant to be pretty much close to done with filming, I think. So we could get some little first teasers from that.
And then from EA, I don't know, man. I'll give it one last. Of course, but I'll give it one last fucking hope with a new Star Wars game.
And
I mean,
I'm going to say my big prediction, which I'm thinking right now, because we've seen that Sony are taking movies and all of that off of the PlayStation Store. I think we could see maybe PlayStation Now being reworked as gaming and films. And, they try and do their own Netflix service or whatever through there. So, but for just movies, because Sony, makes tons of movies, right? They've got their own production company. So perhaps we get that reworked. But yeah, at the moment, when was the last one we got? Was it the Horizon Zero Dawn, whatever the sequel to that is called, Forbidden West?
Yeah.
That was just before. That was like a month ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been a while. But in one more month, we're gonna see more about it. So stay tuned.
I swear, if they show that game again, I'm gonna fucking puke. I've seen enough of it.
Gonna puke, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Seen
IGN did a 2-hour stream.
Whoa!
Where they were just showing the map. It was just panning over the map, and it was changing the hours, like the time and the light was just changing. That's it. 2 hours long.
It's probably a big map.
What the fuck is this? It was like 4 different shots, but it just started actually being okay. We start on day, we'll go to night. I was like,
was it a good map or not?
It looked alright, but hey, come on, man, 2 hours. The fuck? What are we doing?
And what are we actually doing? I think we need to close up, guys. Like we pretty much covered everything here, and I mean it's getting pretty late. Look at the time. No. I think we need to close on up, unless you two have any last little comments before we do so.
Professor Layton is going to be releasing in 2030, so stay tuned for that, Bunny.
Yeah, it's true.
Great stuff. Thank you two for joining me, of course, today. Thank you everyone out there at home for tuning on in. We love the support and everything, so make sure the best way to do that is go on over to YouTube. Not even if you watch the YouTube video, but just quickly hit like and subscribe, get our numbers up so we can see the support on there. Make sure all those links are down below, so it's pretty easy for you to do so. Of course, if you want to listen to us, personally, I listen on Spotify, guys, but I know a lot of people want to be on YouTube to see some of the gameplay, or, just whilst they're out and about on the background in the piece, on your PC and that. But, of course, until next time, until next Tuesday, 11 a.m., BST when we go live, midday CEST at the moment. Stay safe. See you soon.
Goodbye.
До свидания.